many churches. We are living in the culture of divorce. We want to attract people to the church, even at the cost of softening what the word says or completely opposing what the Bible establishes. Some churches turn a blind eye to unbiblical divorce because they consider the word of God to be too demanding and strict. So as a result, there are many Christians who are confused and truly want to know what God says about divorce. A tricky question. Verses 1-3. The Pharisees ask Jesus a trick question. At that time the Jews were divided into two large groups. Some were followers of Rabbi Hillel and others of Rabbi Shammai. Hillel was liberal. He taught that the Jewish man could divorce for any reason, if his wife burned the toast, if he believed that his wife made a bad face to his mother-in-law, if he found another younger and prettier woman. On the other hand, the Rabbi Shammai was more conservative, teaching that divorce was only allowed if the wife was unfaithful to the husband. So we can imagine the tremendous debates, fights and criticisms between the followers of Hillel and Shammai. In this question, they were really asking him, whose side are you on, Hillel the liberal or Shammai the strict? Whatever Jesus' response would have been, he would have had a group of enemies. 15. A biblical response. Verses 4-6. Jesus Christ sided General 1, 27 and 2, 24 in his answer and obtained very good teachings from there. 1. Marriage between a man and a woman was God's idea. 2. The purpose of marriage is to last a lifetime, meaning that Jesus Christ did not allow himself to be involved in the trap of the debate that was proposed to him. Nothing about legalizing gay marriages. God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Stephen. So when Jesus Christ commands, what God has joined together, let no man put asunder, we realize that God does not desire divorce and that he did not join us together to divorce us. When there is a divorce, we do it against the will of God. This response of Jesus Christ is, of course, neither gentle nor easy. I would call it tough love in action. Sometimes we, pastors, in our desire to make the brothers happy by removing a burden from the grumpy husband, disobey. Verse 6. Get divorced. Sometimes the shepherds hear the wife complaining, she screams at me, she comes home at night, she doesn't love me, she must have a mistress. On the other hand, the husband complains, Pastor, Philomena doesn't respect me. Don't pay attention to your dad, he's crazy and he smells like oil when we go to bed. And the pastor, so as not to offend anyone, says, I can't get into their problems. Within a month that couple is getting divorced. Second tricky question. Verse 7. Where did the Pharisees get this information? From Jude 24, 1-3. The Pharisees asked Jesus, why did Moses order to give his wife a certificate of divorce? Very good question, but God never commanded such a thing. And Jesus Christ makes that clear. A biblical clarification. Verses 8-9. It is not an order but a permission. Verse 8. There is a lot of difference between commanding and allowing. God's original plan was for married people not to divorce.